Video opens with dramatic historical footage of tanks and battlefields. Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a hero? Is it years of training, a special title, or something more? Today we're telling the story of a man who was, by all accounts, just a mechanic. But in one heart-stopping moment, he became a legend, proving that courage isn't about your job title, but about the choices you make when everything is on the line. This is the incredible story of a mechanic who repaired his tank under a storm of enemy fire. Transition to footage or animations depicting the setting of the story. Picture this: the deafening roar of battle, the ground shaking with explosions and chaos everywhere. In the middle of this inferno sits a crippled tank, a giant metal beast rendered useless. Its crew is trapped, a sitting duck for the enemy closing in. Panic is a breath away. For the soldiers inside, it feels like the end. But one man refused to accept that fate. His name might not be in every history textbook, but his actions that day deserve to be remembered forever. He wasn't a commander or a highly decorated infantryman. He was the tank's mechanic. His domain was grease, gears, and engine parts, usually far from the front lines. But on this day, the front line came to him. With the tank's main systems down and enemy rounds ricocheting off the hull, the commander gave the grim order to abandon the vehicle. It was the logical choice, the safe choice. But for our mechanic, abandoning his machine and his crew's best hope for survival wasn't an option. Build tension with visuals of the mechanic making a decision. He knew the problem. A critical component was damaged, exposed on the tank's exterior. Fixing it meant leaving the relative safety of the armored hull and stepping out into a hailstorm of bullets and shrapnel. It was a suicide mission. As his crewmates prepared to bail out, he made a decision that defied all logic. He grabbed his toolkit, took a deep breath, and told his commander, "I can fix it. Just cover me." Imagine the sheer terror. The air is thick with smoke and the smell of gunpowder. Every second outside is a gamble with death. Yet with unwavering focus, he clambered onto the tank's hull. His hands, usually steady when working on a peaceful engine block, were now working feverishly while enemy fire whizzed past his ears. He ignored the noise, the danger, the instinct screaming at him to run and hide. His world shrank to just his tools and the damaged part. Show animations or dramatic reenactments of the repair under fire. With bullets pinging off the metal just inches from his head, he worked. Each turn of the wrench, each reconnected wire, was an act of pure defiance. Inside, his crew held their breath, providing covering fire and watching in disbelief. They were witnessing something extraordinary, not just a repair, but a profound act of courage. He wasn't just fixing a machine. He was repairing their hope, piece by painstaking piece. Finally, after what must have felt like an eternity, he did it. The final piece was in place. He scrambled back inside the tank, his clothes torn, his body trembling, but his mission accomplished. The engine roared back to life. That sound, the thunderous revival of their steel protector, was the most beautiful music they had ever heard. The once helpless tank was a formidable weapon again. They were back in the fight, and they not only survived but helped turn the tide of that skirmish. Conclude with reflective, inspiring visuals. This mechanic story teaches us a powerful lesson. Heroes aren't born. They are forged in moments of crisis. They are ordinary people who, when faced with extraordinary circumstances, choose to do the right thing no matter the cost. He wasn't just a mechanic. He was a lifeline, a guardian, and a true hero who reminds us all that courage can be found in the most unexpected of places. Thanks so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tales of incredible bravery. We'll see you in the next video.